Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Nobody wants to go to an ice cream store called Just Vanilla. You have just one flavor. There are a lot of different ways to get it done. And we're going to be watching a couple of ways to get it done on the football field today. And as a fan of the game, it's going to be a great treat just to watch these two squads, one of whom wants to pitch it all over the yard and go fast, the other one who wants to control the tempo with a physical attack. Seeing these two teams go head-to-head is going to be a great treat. That's going to do it for us. Thanks for checking out the pregame show. NCAA college football action coming right at you. Brad and Kirk on the call. David and I are back at halftime.
I gotta sit my quarterback and running back.
And now it's time for the coin toss, and it's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. South Alabama is kicking off first, and we're ready to get this game underway. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 10. He gets out to about the 18-yard line. So let's see what the offense can do as they come out onto the field. Catches it, and that's all.
He made a good read here to find his teammate. That's sound decision-making.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Sit those two guys.
It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 22. Takes a handoff inside and stopped immediately.
It's first down.
Wants it all. Going deep. Picked off by the senior. Breaks one.
What?
It looked like the pass was sailing out of reach, but he just climbed the ladder and made a spectacular interception.
Damn.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Oh, Lord.
He's taken down around the 25-yard line.
The thing about the toss is if the blocking is set up well out in front of the
Oh,
runner,
no
he
huddle,
can really pick
triple
up a
option
good head of
type
steam
shit.
before he encounters any potential defenders.
Whoa. That's a... I'm not getting mad, but that's a pitch, dog. Should be a fumble.
2nd down, 10 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Ewing on the run. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line.
Call it a gain of 2 yards.
Complete, brought down, nothing doing.
Excellent job here by the defense to
Good job.
snip that one out before it turned into a first down.
So the field goal unit is on the field. They'll try for 3 points. South Alabama could take the lead with this field goal. It's up, and he's got it. Let's check in with Reese Davis in the studio.
The Horned Frogs came into today's game ranked #1 in the country. Boy, are their critics going to have a
TCU
field day
goes
after
down.
this performance. We've seen an upset.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 20. Down the sideline. And they push him out around the 46-yard line. You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
He's got a lot of time to forget about that last pick. He's just got to stick to the game plan.
He gets out to about the 37-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. Throws it, and it's tipped away.
I'm not sure the quarterback saw him when he was getting ready to pass because he stuck his paw right in the passing lane.
Lance will play a 3rd stringer if you don't tighten it.
And he's tackled at about the 35. Well, they stuck with a run, and it pays off for him.
You know what, Brad? So important on 3rd down to rely on the offensive line to get a good push, and that's what they did there to pick up the first down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 35. Throws out to the back, and he can't hold on to it.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
And once again, they'll come to the line trying to convert on 3rd down. Quick strike, and he drops it.
Brad, can you imagine being the offensive coordinator right now? Your quarterback is out of sync. He's not making the throws. Now you're facing a pivotal 4th down, and you've got a quarterback and an offense
Can't
that's
keep the
struggling.
field goal.
What are you going to do?
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. Right around the 26-yard line. It's a new possession for this offense, so what will it hold? South Alabama is up by 3. Tackled outside after a nice pickup. And he's taken down at the 34. The Jaguars got a guy behind center that can really do it all, Herbie. I mean, he's a dual threat. He can hurt you with his feet and his arm. With this guy, it's PYP. Pick your poison. Toss. He's at midfield. And they finally knock him out at the 35-yard line. How about that play call?
Great play here. They toss it to the halfback, and with fine blocking up front, he's able to capitalize.
And they make the stop around the 22-yard line.
Come on, make the tackle.
What a play, and that is first and goal. Touchdown, Jaguars. And he takes down the
58
extra point.
seconds.
It was a 6-play, 74-yard drive. And the result, 7 points.
Brad, that's one of those drives that can just tear your heart out. They can really demoralize a defense when they drive the ball down the field, and a lot of the yards came on the ground.
Porter is lined up to kick this one off. The Jaguars have found a way to shut this offense down, but hey, it's still early in the football game.
Yeah, give them a lot of credit for the way they've played up to this point. But just based on watching these teams and preparing for this game, not be surprised to see this offense eventually find itself and start to execute much better.
Fires that quickly, incomplete. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the second and third receiver.
You like that? You like that?
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 25. Fires incomplete. He was looking for the...
Oh my gosh.
From their own 25-yard line. Third down. Finds the freshman. Nothing doing for the offense, and it's fourth down. Harris is the punter.
I guess we hit a pass though. It's a plus.
He steps out around the 35-yard line. And we see this offense again after what you, Kirk, called a very physical touchdown drive.
Well, I say that, Brad, because the big hog mollies up front were able to create holes for the running game, and it helped them get the score. Let's see if they can do it again.
Missed tackle. Steps out of bounds at the 46. So he keeps it, and he gets a big first down.
The quarterback made a very good decision here not to pitch. He saw a break in the defense and just hit it for a big gain.
He's at the 40. He's at the 30. Got an opening. Touchdown, Jaguars. And he hits the PAT. A short two-play, 65-yard drive. And they put up 7 points. South Alabama's ready to kick this one off.
He's got this drive.
And he got all of this one. Great kick.
Figure the freak out before he gets
He's to the
benched.
10. And down he goes at the 18-yard line.
Doing the third short.
You know they'd like to do something a little more than they did on their last drive when they had to punt the ball away.
They've been beaten soundly on both sides of the ball, and we haven't even gotten to the second quarter. Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 18. Strike to his receiver, no good. He tried to hit his receiver in stride, but overthrew it a little too much.
That'll come in time. Just repetition, throwing that same pass over and over, and he'll be fine.
In the shotgun and 5 wideouts. Tries to thread the needle, and it's not going to work. He's tackling it.
Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Shit. Oh, shit. Wow. Hold on. All right, we about to be down 24.
The 19.
Nothing.
Personal foul. Clicking. Offense.
So the offense will move a little bit closer with that penalty. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on 34. Laterals back.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Gotta get somebody out there for a lateral. For the pitch man.
He has some room. Taken down as he works to the left for a nice gain. They get 4 yards on the
covered
halfback
up.
option.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Makes the catch and look out. Breaks the tackle and he'll score. Touchdown. And he converts the extra point. South Alabama is lining up to kick this one off. Excellent kick. He's to the 10. He makes it to the 18-yard line.
He plays.
This defense has everything. They kind of have that blue-collar,
Obviously.
workman-like approach, but they also have a blend of tremendous speed to go along with that work ethic. And the better they play, they seem to feed off of it, and it continues throughout the whole ballgame.
And he throws right away. And he's got the freshman. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown.
Let's go.
Excellent play here by the quarterback, making the proper reads and finding his playmaker for the score.
It makes for an easy completion when you've got a guy who's that wide open.
And they're looking to get 2 points here. They're trying to stop the run here with a goal line defense. They go in the grip. And fail on the 2-point conversion.
Take it.
Harris looks ready to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars are looking like they're unstoppable right now. They just exploded in this game. I don't know if the defense can adjust or not.
Well, they have big playability all over the field, and this defense has got to make some adjustments to do a better job of trying to slow them down. I would recommend trying to put some more pressure on this quarterback by loading the line of scrimmage.
Black 5. Hey, kill. Black 5.
Nice run there. So the quarterback keeps it for about 7 yards. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. They bring him down at the 47-yard line.
This isn't even the best example, but I'm going to tell you something. This young man is really getting better at running his routes, which is a truly underrated quality these days.
And he throws it away. From the 47-yard line, it's second down. The Jaguars had one of their key guys go down earlier, but it looks like he might be able to return. Throws it out right to the running back. And down he goes around the 42-yard line. And a quick throw. Brought down at the 10. At the 8. So at the end of one, the Jaguars lead 24-6. Back to the action now here in the second quarter.
Check three.
He's taken down at the 4-yard line.
Could have sworn he threw that to him. Pitched it to him.
And they just stopped that one.
Hey, this is a great play here by the defense to bring him down before he could get to the sticks.
This isn't much more than an extra point.
You like that?
The kick is up, and it's good.
What up, Steve? Steven? We're in a little hole right here. Trying to get this back.
He's to the 20. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line.
A big deep hole right now.
You think about the challenges these two teams are facing. On one side,
Benched,
you've got to find a way to
starting
keep building on your
quarterback,
lead,
bench,
and on the other
starting
side, you've got to find a way to get back in it.
running back. My
I don't think he got anything.
backup quarterback was doing terribly, so I put him the third string. So that's where we're at right now.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
What up, though? How
Ball on the
are you doing
23-yard
today?
line.
How's it going?
That's a great tackle at the 36-yard line.
First down.
91 is the mic. Hey, watch number 5.
When you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Tackle made at the 45-yard line.
Gain of 9 on the play. Third down.
Quick throw. And it's incomplete.
Sometimes it's not always about coming up with the sack,
What do we got to go for
but
this?
affecting the quarterback. You'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators around the country saying, we've got to affect the quarterback. Well, on this play, the defense did a nice job of affecting the quarterback, and the result is a bad throw.
Kind of surprising here that they didn't elect to punt. I don't agree with this call. Gets to about the 47-yard line.
That makes it first and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Ready! Flag 68! Flag 68! Easy! Eagle!
I love the toughness here by this quarterback, sitting in until the last second, trying to make a play downfield, only to have this defense get to him. He's got to do a better job maybe feeling things out a little bit, but at least he has the awareness and a toughness to sit in that pocket.
From their own 47-yard line. It's second down. Here's a quick throw. That tackle could have saved a very big play.
Gain of 26 yards. First down.
This quarterback is tough as nails, Brad. He's going to sit in that pocket and give himself a chance.
It's like
The
I
problem
would
is,
go down
at
the
some
road,
point,
it's
you've
probably
got to
picked.
have a feel, almost that sixth sense on when to get out of there and avoid the pressure, or just to throw the ball before you get hit.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. Incomplete. And
Why are we getting hit?
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
Brings us third and 10.
Third down now. They need to get it to the 17. And he's taken down at the 17-yard line.
Lucky.
First down.
Great pressure on the quarterback forced that incomplete.
They really pounded him on that throw.
That makes it second and 10.
This is the 13th play of this drive. Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. And he's tackled at the 5.
Call it a gain of 12 yards. That makes it first and goal.
And they make the stop around the 2-yard line.
Brings us second and goal.
They're at the 2. Second down. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Trojans. And the quarterback stays on the field as they try for the 2-point conversion. He's got the 2. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off.
Harris deep to return.
Sends it sailing downfield. And it goes into the end zone.
Oh,
now
man.
for a touchback.
It's rough. Sorry to hear, dude.
It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime. He laterals the ball. He goes out of bounds at about the 25-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
I'll take that, though. I'll take that.
He makes it to the
Okay,
28-yard
okay.
line.
Third and long. Third and long. Here we go.
Gets it out quickly. He's tackled right around the 36-yard line.
Just knocked it down. Look at letting these dudes run.
He scrambled. There's a very impressive open field tackle.
Routes on this. Routes.
And he's stopped behind the line.
These guys, especially in the
Please,
secondary,
James.
really get after it and can make life hard for the play callers on the other side of the ball.
And so it's another third down upcoming here. Fires it out. He's at the 40. Inside the 30. They'll bring him down to the 20.
Two just running slants on us.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
That brings it 2nd and 5.
And he just gets rid of it. We're at play number 9 of this current drive. Here's the halfback on the screen.
There we go.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 19-yard line. The man defense proves to be too tough against the screen.
That was an excellent job by the defenders. They fought off their blocks and found the ball before the play had a chance to develop.
4th down. They'll line it up for the field goal. It's up, and it is good.
Slowly but surely taking this lead.
Nice kick, plenty of distance.
Damn.
He's to the 10. He's tackled at the 23-yard line.
Brad, let's see if this offense can maintain the rhythm that they established on that last drive. Not just putting points on the board, but driving the length of the field to be able to eventually put points up. think that's going to be important for them to try to keep that confidence going here on this drive.
Post was open.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
There we go. First down.
He gets out to about the 37-yard line.
Gain of 8 on the play. First down.
EarnIt kickoff.
First and 10. Ball on the 37.
I think so. I think we just advanced.
And he's hit immediately.
It's a great job here by the quarterback of recognizing the outside linebacker blitz and delivering the football for a first down.
He's got to throw it in a hurry.
That makes it second and 10.
From the 46-yard line. Second down.
Did you get in? Did you get in the league, Trenton?
And he's immediately tackled. He gets to 100-yard receiving with that grab.
You know, if you were to ask this defense who wants to cover this guy, I bet you nobody's going to raise their hand because this receiver is embarrassing them.
Slings it. Knocked out of bounds at the 12.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That makes it second and 2.
I have a problem with sound at all with my username, and now I'm
This
off.
is the 8th play of this drive. He gets out to about the 12-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. He makes it to the 9.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. That makes it first and goal.
He gets out to about the 9-yard line. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
That was the junior linebacker who'll get credit with the tackle there.
That brings up a 2nd and goal. Ball on the 9-yard line.
This guy is such a difficult target to cover in the passing game. It usually doesn't matter who's covering him. He always seems to find a way to get open and make a catch.
And they're looking to get 2 points here. Caught it, and the conversion is good. Harris, ready to kick. He really got a hold of that kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Well, the points are coming like snow flurries in the winter.
And we still have time to go here in the first half. Who knows? Maybe we can get a couple more touchdowns out of this.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions. South Alabama is up by 8. Makes it to the 44. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about.
From their own 44-yard line. First down. Got him incomplete, and he's hit hard. A pickup of 4 on the play.
He took what the defense gave him that time, which is okay. It keeps the yards to go a little bit more manageable.
One more play now before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. Airing it out long. Almost picked off. It's halftime here, and we really saw some offensive fireworks in that first half. The Jaguars up by 8.
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollack here, completely locked in on that first half. The Jaguars are on top right now, but this was a tight first half. Certainly by no stretch of the imagination is this game decided. So you start looking for where you can find an edge in the next 30 minutes of football. David, could it be that senior leadership really comes into play?
Well, it's nice being a coach and looking in your locker room going, okay, he's been through the wars. He's been through the battles. I know what I'm going to get from him in the second half. So when you have guys that you know exactly what you're going to get.
All right, Reese and David, welcome back, everybody. Just about set to start the second half. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it goes into the
Play
end zone,
limit
down
as in
for a
what?
touchback.
How many times I self-call
Both
something,
squads are digging in now. Let's see what happens on this
or
next drive.
the overall limit of
Alabama holds an 8-point advantage.
the playbook.
He's to the 40.
Shit.
And they finally tackle him at midfield.
Game. It's, I can't remember how many game limits you. I can't remember.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
I don't think it's 500. It might be 4.
And now he pitches it. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Somebody be a pitch, man. Fuck.
Tackle made
Thank you.
around the 26-yard line.
Here we go again, though.
Tries to get around the corner. He gets hit out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
There you go. Why are you asking me then?
Pitches back. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Dude, they just wear my fanny out on the drive.
tee. A 6-play, 74-yard drive, and they come away with a touchdown.
Boy, this offense right now is just being physical, really controlling the line of scrimmage, and it's opening up some nice big lanes for the running back.
And he's taken down at the 22-yard line. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Throws it in a hurry. Inside the 30 to the 10. He's in for the score, and they're back.
It's not over yet, baby. Let's go. Oh, I think I got 4 all the way up. I don't use them all, but they are there if I want them.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Actually, I think my defensive.
Line up to kick this one away.
I think my defensive playbook is.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one.
Is less than my offensive playbook.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
Offensive playbook's pretty damn packed.
It's early in this game, so the defense can still have an opportunity to make some adjustments. But if things don't turn around in a hurry, it's really going to start to affect the psyche of that defensive line.
And he's taken down around the 19-yard line. And that run got stuck.
Yeah, you're right. The defense definitely won the battle at the line of scrimmage there.
See how we can screw this one.
Second down and 16. Ball on the 19-yard line. South Alabama up by 8. He's taken down around the 22-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 13.
He might not be able to get the pass off. And he's tackled at about the 41.
Oh, shit.
He's on the run. Dumps it out left to the running back.
Better be careful, I like my week.
Ewing gets a carry right side. He's at the 40. He's
I
at the
had
30.
them off
To the 20. And down he goes at the 12-yard line.
Damn controller. Last dude.
Slings it quickly to his halfback again.
Gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Maybe we could stop him from the field goal.
Looks like someone got a head start on the line.
Ball start, offense.
You got to be careful to avoid these. Penalties are a great way to stall out a drive.
It's second down now. 13 to go. Ball on the 15. And they got it.
I actually
Looks
got
like the
instant
defensive end that
pressure,
got in there.
Yes, it was. He did a wonderful job of fighting off blocks to bring the quarterback down.
Unbelievable.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. South Alabama is up by 8.
I just got my block.
And he's going the sack.
Come on, beef.
That makes it 4th and long.
4th and long here after the sack. South Alabama is hoping to make this a 2-score game. The kick is up, and it's good.
It's a win, though. It's a win.
The Jaguars saw one of their top players going down earlier, but it looks like he's going to be able to get back in there. He just drills this one. And he's tackled at the 21.
I was really impressed with their last series. They came out with a focus on the passing game, and the offense got the job done. We'll see if they have the same strategy here.
Yes, it's
At the 22. Terrell picks up a yard on the scramble. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on their own 22. And a quick throw. They'll bring him down at the 35.
That's good for a gain of 13 yards. First down.
I think I missed a touchdown. Tutty.
Quick pass. Brought down at about the 47-yard line.
Nelson on the tackle at the 47-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 47. And they make the stop at the 39.
All the gain of 14 yards. First down.
Here they come. He's wrapped up for the sack.
It's a big-time effort sack by the defensive end. I want to also give some credit to the coverage downfield. The end never gave up on the play, but because the quarterback didn't have anywhere to go with the football, it gave the defensive end enough time to eventually chase the quarterback down for that sack.
It's second down, 15 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. He's in trouble. He's going to air it long.
What a play.
The 10.
What a
And it's
catch.
caught.
Let's
And
go.
he will score. They'll go for 2. A quick update now. Here's Reese.
Time to check in on a little Mountain West action. And for San
Tiffany's
Diego State, they are now in the driver's seat.
Troy to kick. Excellent kick.
Alabama's 20.
And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Kirk, if this keeps going like it has been, we are going to have one exciting fourth quarter.
I just hope we continue to see this kind of execution. It's a lot of fun to be able to watch these offenses make plays, and it kind of has that feel. Whoever does have the ball last and a chance to make a play could win this game.
South Alabama holds a field goal lead. Makes
This
the
has
catch, and he's
been
got
the
nowhere to
last
go.
third quarter ever.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line.
Gain of 2 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Got hit and still completed it. He's tackled at the 33-yard line.
Ball back.
Gain of 3 yards.
Damn it.
4th down.
You guys just gave up that first down.
Beard awaiting the return.
Let's go for the ball. Go for the
He's
ball.
tackled at the 35-yard line.
Return for a gain of 6 yards.
Let's do it.
And for Terrell, he's racked up solid passing stats.
Well, I think this whole offense is really clicking, and it's allowing him as a quarterback just to settle in and find his. And let's also recognize the offensive line. This defense has been coming after this quarterback. And to the offensive line's credit, they've given him enough time to be able to read the defense and make good throws.
Great pressure on the quarterback forced that incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
Second and 10. Ball on the 35. And he's hit immediately.
That's good for a gain of 19 yards. First down.
It's caught. First down, and he's out of bounds.
Called a gain of 11 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
What a play, and that'll set up a 1st and goal. Defense stacked in tight here. And he tackles him hard at the 1-yard line. Points galore through 3. An action-packed 4th quarter is on deck. The Jaguars with a 3-point lead. Back to the action here. Tight ball game in the 4th quarter. Touchdown, and that's going to give them the lead. And he converts the extra point. Harris has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 20. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line. Well, here we are early in the 4th quarter in a very, very tight ball game, and every possession is going to count from here on out. On the run. Up the middle for a nice gain.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
They bring him down in the backfield.
No gain on the play. 3rd down.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
Caught, and he's hit immediately.
No gain. That'll make it 4th and 6.
DeAngelis to punt. And he can't hang on to the ball. He just couldn't pull that one in cleanly.
And, Brad, that's what happens when you take your eyes off the ball. This was an error that should have been avoided.
The main thing is they got the ball back, and now they can go to work on offense. You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way. Troy is up by 4. Handoff, and he's met in the backfield. From their own 32-yard line. Second down. Fires out to his receiver. Tackle made at the 45-yard line.
Here's a blind throw.
Setting up the play action. Huge gain, and that sets him up nicely with a 1st and goal. First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
Gain of 4 yards. That brings up 2nd and goal.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Call it a gain of 4 yards. That makes it 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal from the 2, and they're trying to make this a 2-possession ball game. Got to be careful of a pass play with this defense. Touchdown, Troy.
It takes a lot of strength to run it when you're heading into a massive pile of bodies. Good job of holding on to it and getting it across the goal line.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
I'm falling asleep over here. In the sticks.
The last time this offense had the ball, it was 3 and out.
It's 12-28. So, yeah.
Gets to about the
Keep that
27-yard
clock
line.
rolling. Come on.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 8.
He makes his way out to about the 35.
That's a gain of 8 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
They go to the left for a nice gain. Makes it out to maybe the 40-yard line. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
There's the junior cornerback making a very solid stop. Anytime your corners can contribute like that against the run, it gives your defense another advantage.
He gets out to about the 42-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 3rd and 7.
He's going to try and scramble. Heading for the corner. And And he's taken down at the 41-yard line.
Well, that's the second time that this defense has given up a first down on third down. You work so hard as a defense to get an offense to third down. When you get them there, you've got to be able to have somebody step up and make a big play, whether it's a defensive tackle slipping through a block, a linebacker shooting a gap, a defender in the secondary that's able to make a play on a football. Somebody's got to make a play, and that's what winning. The difference between winning a football game and losing is how you play on third down.
He throws left. Zips it to his receiver. Touchdown.
Thank you for having
So the
white
offense
corner.
will stay on the field and attempt the two-point conversion. Just under 3 to go in regulation. Caught it, and the conversion is good. South Alabama is lining up to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 10. Tackle made at the 22-yard line. Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game. Nice run there. Beard gains about 4 yards on the play.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 26-yard line. And he hits him hard at the 29. Potts gets 3 yards on the play. The Jaguars going to use their first time out of the half here. Of 2 on the run by the halfback.
We have just over 2 minutes to go, and now in a punting situation, it's going to be a decent amount of time to move the ball down the field and get some points.
Harris awaits the snap. He hits a low one there. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Personal foul, clipping, receiving team.
Clipping is the call, and now they'll have to find a way to make up those yards right here. From their own 11-yard line. First down. A little more than 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Throws it in a hurry. They'll knock him down for a loss.
That is a loss of 3 yards. That brings up 2nd and 13.
Wow. Let's spike this too.
And he stops the clock with a spike.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner, baby. Maybe I don't think we're ranked much. We here. That bitch was tough. It was a tough one. Hell, he might have earned starter. Hey, check out the game stats, but I'm sure he's wanting to advance. I don't remember making this much noise on the mic the first couple of times. James Terrell might be QB 101. QB 1. Might be headed to a good bowl too. All right.